Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within.
People are waiting. You're waiting for things to be perfect. You're waiting for everyone to get themselves together. You're waiting for someone to invite you into the room. You're waiting for someone to give you a seat at the table. You're waiting for someone to validate your gift. You're waiting for someone to call your name. You're waiting for someone to give you the opportunity. You're waiting for everything to line up. You're waiting for all the situations to come together perfectly. And I'm telling you, you cannot wait. You got to start working right now. Depression is not waiting for you to get it together. Poverty's not waiting. Poverty's not waiting for the perfect moment, for the convenient time to get on you. No. Poverty will just roll up on you and disrupt your entire life. Fear's not waiting. Stress is not waiting. Your bills are not waiting. And if fear is not going to wait to attack you, then you can't wait to attack it. If stress is not waiting to attack you, you can't wait to attack it. Whatever is in your life that's trying to bring you, it is not waiting. So you cannot wait. You have got to step up now. I'm telling you, if you're waiting for your degree before you can build a legacy, you're waiting for your father to tell you that he loves you before you can start building legacy. You mean you're waiting for there to be perfect peace in our country before you start building your legacy? You're waiting for everything to line up before you start working on your legacy? No, you can't do that, man. You gotta start working now. You gotta start building legacy now. You gotta start taking care of things now. You gotta get in your position now. You gotta get your life together now. You gotta take this thing seriously now. You gotta start doing it now. Now is the time to start building your marriage. Now is the time to start teaching and investing in your kids. Now is the time to start piecing your money together and getting yourself out of debt. Now is the time to start pursuing something greater. Now is the time to start building the vision that God put in your heart. Now is the time to start saving up for the home. Now is the time to start making those investments in yourself. You cannot wait. Don't wait another day. Don't wait another minute. Don't wait another moment. Now is your time. How long are you going to complain about what you don't have? How long are you going to complain about who didn't do it and who didn't take care of you and who didn't call you and who don't like you and what they said and what they think? Who cares what they think? Who cares what they said? This is not about them. This is about me. This is about what God wants to do in me. This is about the legacy that he wants me to build. This is about the impact he wants me to make. Why am I going to put my legacy to the side in order to appease a person who don't know who I really am? You got to get to a place where you recognize that I'm not just here passing time. I'm not just here just having fun, but I'm here to build legacy. I'm here to make things happen. I'm here to change the world. Now is your time.
All right, what's going on, family? Happy Saturday. Let me know who's tapping in, friends. I'm still locked up. I'm still locked up. What's going on, family? What is going on? I'm not going to be here long, but I'm going to be here strong. I got some exciting news. It's only exciting to those who actually need to do something, want to do something. Like right now, they know they need to do something. They're behind schedule from doing something. Just give me a moment. Let my family over here on the Instagram go ahead and tap in with me, friends. And we're going to get started. If you are a first time visitor over here, we welcome you once, we welcome you twice. The next thing we're going to do is tell you to go ahead and hit that like, okay? If you are a reoccurring family member, that means you done came by once, twice, and maybe even 3 times, maybe even 100 times, then I'm going to tell you to go ahead and subscribe, go ahead, turn on that notification bell, do all that good stuff, hit that good follow button. Why? Because we already locked down. You didn't already visit it, you know what I'm saying, several times. So we already locked in. We family now. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Beauty is her name. What is going on? Happy Saturday to you. B Brown, I see you in the house. All right, y'all, because like I said, I wasn't going to hold y'all here long. I started this video out with a powerful mindset message to give your mind a massage to let you know that it is your time. Okay. Only person holding you up is you. Only thing holding you up is your mind. Okay. And right now, more than ever, I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time because we all got eyeballs. And even for those who don't got the functionality of our eyeballs, we got ears. We got people that can tell us what's going on. We don't need a magnifying glass to see what's going on right now, okay? And Tawana is always going to be team yourself. There ain't nobody coming to save you, okay? Your family members in your family, they should have been and did it, but they have not. It's on you. It's always been on you. You know that you got to do something different for yourself. You're tired of working the grind, okay? You're tired of grinding for the dimes and the nickels, literally, because that's what it is, minimum wage. You're tired of just being over broke. You are tired of being told, no, you can't have this, you can't live there, can't go here, can't afford it, all of that good stuff. I'm here for y'all, okay? I'm not here for nobody else. I get a whole bunch of returning visitors. They just come by. They don't want to do nothing but sit on the sidelines of life. They want to sit around and see all of the chaos and confusion happen. And then they want to, paralyze themselves with anxiety and with fear because they failed to pull the trigger. They failed to take the initiative. They failed to step out and walk on faith. They still failed to start a new skill. They failed to learn. They failed to educate themselves. They failed to build. They failed to read. They failed to pay attention. I'm not here for you. Wrong live. What's going on, Tiffany? Happy Saturday, beloved. So with that being said, and now that we've been cleared the air and swept the room, and we know who this is for and who not this is for, then we can go ahead and proceed, okay? We are in the fourth quarter. I don't want to focus too much on what's going on around us, but I do want to highlight some things that are very urgent and very serious and has the potential of affecting us. Whether it affects us directly or indirectly, we will be affected by a lot of the things that is happening around us. Evil is definitely prevalent. Spirit of death is on a rampage, from the schoolhouses with the shootings at the schoolhouses to the gangs and the illegal immigrants coming over here wanting smoke with other Americans to the politricians out here playing political poltergeist, the whole entire thing to foreign countries threatening us. We in danger of the whole thing, okay? Everything that's going on, your money is getting smaller and your bills are getting bigger. For real, for real, for real. I'm here for y'all. I'm telling you, while all of this stuff going on, you ought to be wise as a dove and harmless as a serpent. You ought to be getting in and out. If you catch my drift, you ought to be going in, recovering, coming on out, and putting it where it needs to go. You ought to be going back in and recovering and then come on and put it right on back where it needs to go. You actually have been given a mandate, whether you believe that or not, by God to take the wealth of the wicked. And hot diggity dog, the wicked is definitely out here fighting. And while they fighting, we can go ahead and be collecting their spoils. That is the name of the game. Why? Because God ain't gonna never fall short. He ain't gonna never be defeated. He always got a plan. And if the people that hear his voice listen and obey, not only will they be saved, but their families will be saved too. You're supposed to be building an ark right now, whether they laughing at you or not, whether your family believe in the ark or not, whether they call you Psycho Bob or not, whether they tell you Delulu and you need to be in a loony bin or not. The vision was given to you. And that's why you don't have no rest on your 9 to 5. That's why you're tired of waiting on your government assistant. That's why you're depressed with your life, because you know that there is more. There's always been more. You have been living beneath your mean, and now I got to do something. And all of these tools and all of these resources that are readily available, you should be in your bag. We in the fourth quarter. And I'm not talking about just being your money bag. No, you need to be in your brick bag. You need to be in your dirt bag, beloved. You need to get something that's real wealth. Hear me clearly. This cash is going to be ghost. I'm telling you, the cash is going to be gone. This is the divine, perfect, demonic setup called the B system. The cash is getting ready to be gone. And for a lot of people that not only look like me, but come from humble beginnings where I come from, they are going to be up short. Right now is the time not to be fighting with people over politics. We don't know either one of them in real life. Now is not the time to be so caught up and distracted by the Deliverance movie and who put it out and why you should watch it and all of that stuff. No, we don't need movies and stuff to distract us from what's really, really going on. We don't need to be out here, focusing on, or even stressing on, shall I say. We're not even focusing. People are stressed out. People are stressed out. They don't know what to do, which way to turn. People are stressed out every single day. And the young people are as well. They out here harming their own selves. It's a lot going on. And our decisions as the mother, as the father, will affect our generations, our children and grandchildren moving forward. What we do today secures how they'll be tomorrow, how they'll be next week. And that is why it is most important to make sure that you doing your part, you doing your job. If you got a book in you, you need to be writing that book. Why? Because that's something you can benefit from now and later. That's something that can set your family up. Way past when your time is expired here in the earth, they'll still feel your presence. They'll still know what you went through. They'll still know your story. They'll still know your why. They'll still know your passion. Why? Because you wrote a book. I don't know who that is for, but so many people got books that are not published. Especially if you call yourself a believer. You got the enemy running the media, the enemy publishing books. You got the enemy out here on running the broadcast stations and the news and the content creators. You got the enemy. And there are some people with some stuff that only God put on the inside of you that you and only you can do. And you ain't doing it. So evil is prevalent. Evil is prevalent. It's growing. And it is affecting us. For real, for real. We got tools that'll write your book in one day. You are without excuse. You are without excuse. You are delayed. You don't even got to write your own memoir. You don't even got to write your own novel. You don't even got to write your own book. If you have ideas, if you have processes and programs for people, through your pain and through your suffering, through your story, the highest paid person on planet Earth is a communicator. They can write a book, they can speak on stages, they can hold podcasts, they can do interviews, they can travel as motivational speakers, they can travel as communicators, they can do business with the government as communicators, as authors, they can teach others how to communicate. You understand me? It is so many different things that you can do in the communication space, and I don't even know why I went there, because that is not what I'm here to talk about. But I guess it is what I'm here to talk about, because I'm powered by the Holy Spirit. But he's talking to somebody. Your story was supposed to be told. I'm going to tell you something that's probably going to rub you the wrong way on tonight and step on your toes. But if I did not love you, I would not tell you the truth. I love my kids, so I tell them the truth. I love my family, so I tell them the truth. If you over here, we family. Your book was supposed to start a process or a program for somebody else that's still going through what you went through. So I'm going to ask you an honest question on tonight, and let this sink in. Maybe the reason why you ain't got what you need or what you really desire is because you have not done what has been asked of you. See, one thing's for sure and two things for certain. Your prosperity is always going to be tied to your purpose. That's why you got people out here change jobs like they change draws, because they looking for their identity, and their identity is only tied into their purpose. And when they don't know their identity and they over here working somebody else's purpose, when they over here working somebody else's business, when they over here blowing up, let me think of a household named Martha Stewart, when they over here blowing up, Prada or whoever these people is. That's how much I know about them. Because if it ain't got worlds on it, I don't want it. I don't wear no jerseys of no other man. I'm not making your name great. My name was given to me to make my name great. Even if I was born in a messed up family, I was given that name so I can change what the name meant in my family. I'm not buying your products, your household brand. I'm not wearing your household brand while your family is all in Paris and all over the world, traveling the world like God intended. I'm over here stuck in my little cubicle. I'm over here stuck in the hood. I'm over here stuck in my 2-bedroom. I'm over here stuck in my Section 8. I'm over here stuck in my low income. I'm over here stuck in my city. Never. I'm not doing that. So the reason why you ain't got what you need is because you're not walking in your purpose. And when people are not walking in their purpose and they don't have their identity, guess what happens? They start going everywhere to find their prosperity, wearing themselves out. One thing that I do know, family, and hear me clearly, because I've been a part of the workforce almost all my life, except the last 4 years. And then the time when I wasn't old enough to work. I started working like at 12 years old, selling chocolate and going to go knock on the door selling raffle tickets for real. And then from there, I had summer jobs. So I've been in the workforce for a very long time. And I can tell you on two hands how many licenses and jobs I held. I worked at the chicken house. I worked at Capri Sun. I had my own daycare. I worked and went and got my commercial license to drive the school bus. I worked as a librarian. I worked at a temp agency, taking shingles that go on top of the roof. I've done group home work. I've done what else have I done? I've done security guard work. I have done, just all over the place. I'm on 8, 9 now. Okay. I've also worked at the city parks and recreations. I'm on 9. Okay. I also went to go be a correctional officer. All of these things. That's what I was trying to do. Work for money, work for the post office. I was trying to work for money. I was trying to work for prosperity and never could seem to obtain it. Now, when something ain't been working for a very long time, it is time to do something different, beloved. That's for sure. I got all these skills and I'm still only qualified for minimum wage or a couple of dollars over that. Excuse me, you mean to tell me that my time and my muscle that's going to eventually wear out is only worth minimum wage? And now it ain't even going to be worth that with all the migrants coming in because they work for the free 99 practically. Give me $5 or $6. Hell, we'll clean house. We'll have this whole we'll have this whole warehouse cleaned out in 2 hours. Give me $6 an hour. What? So us trying to complain about minimum wage is going to be a thing of the past. And the reason why you don't have your prosperity when you sit in your purpose and you write that book, beloved, then your prosperity will come. Let me tell you how your prosperity will come. Because everybody that read that book, that need that book, that's been waiting on that book, not including the people who then died waiting on you to write that book because they still stuck in that very situation that God brought you out of. They still stuck in that very situation that God gave you knowledge about. They still stuck in that very situation, or they died stuck in that situation that God allowed you to come out of and gave you the keys so you can unlock the door for other peoples to come out of. That's why you ain't got your prosperity. When you obey and then the people can actually meet you, they can't find you. You're not visible. You're harboring history. So they can't find you. They don't know where their help is at. They don't know how they're going to get out. They ain't gonna know how you do it. They ain't gonna know how you did it. There ain't no community, no safe place where you can actually bring them in your safe space and start nurturing them. Therefore, ain't no prosperity. When you walk in your purpose, money will be attracted to you. You won't have to work for money. That's for sure. I don't care if it was supposed to be to buy first real estate. It doesn't matter if God told you to get your credit fixed because he got something big in store for you. You know what? I don't know, God. You talking to these people and you didn't interrupted the whole night. But you know what? Have your way, Holy Spirit. Have your way over here and speak to your people. If I can't be anything, let me be a vessel. That's it. Have your way over here tonight. For real, for real. Because times, everything that has been written is manifesting right before our face. And one thing that I do know is that God not only loved Noah, he loved his family too. And not only his family, he loved everybody who would listen. The problem was everybody didn't listen. He didn't tell Noah to go build him a little ship or a little boat. He said, no, build an ark. And the ark was built for a whole bunch of people. Problem was a whole bunch of people thought he was crazy. So God said, since they think you crazy, go ahead and take the animals in there, 2 of each kind, so y'all can reproduce and then, create me a whole nother world. What you building is going to bless somebody. You think you just wake up on purpose because you beautiful or you handsome? No, God needs you. That's why you ain't dead yet. That's why you ain't locked up. That's why you ain't sick. That's why the devout 19 didn't take you out. That's why nothing else have taken you out. The abuse. That's why the hatred, the rejection, none of that took you out because you are purposeful. And if you start creating stuff around your purpose, your prosperity will show up. It'll happen so fast, it'll blow your mind. And that's on Jesus Christ. It will blow your mind. I am a testament. When God told me don't go back to the post office, I battled with that thing. For the simple fact that I know once you get in the post office and you leave good, I don't care where you go. See, your job don't transfer. So if I lived and worked for the post office in Alabama when I got to California, I'd have to apply California, okay? But since I'm already cleared in the system, the whole 9 yards, all I got to do is go take me a drug test and I got a job. Once you work with the government, you've always have a position with the government, especially if you left on good terms. So I battled with that thing. But one thing that God did tell me was, I called you to sit at home and to be a wife and to be a mother. And that is nobody else's responsibility to raise your children. I gave them to you. And you already lost one in the care of the public school system. You ain't going back to work. If you do something bad, what happened? And the fear of God really, really, really made me afraid to the point where I said, okay, cool. You ain't got to say no more. I done took lessons in loss that I don't need no another one. So what do you want me to do? He said, I want you to start telling your story. And I thought that was the dumbest thing. I'm not even going to cap to you. Tell my story. I had an attitude. What do you mean, tell my story? Who wants to really hear my story? Before storytelling was even a thing, he told me, tell your story. I never forget. Agitated and irritated. I sat down and I told that story. The day that I told the story, there were 12 women waiting on me. Them 12 women asked me right there on the live, can you help me tell my story? And I'm thinking to myself, hell, I don't know how to tell my own story. And me and the Holy Spirit is having a tug of war because they're asking me in the comments. The chat is going crazy. Can you help me tell my story? And I'm like looking at the chat and then trying to, okay, God, what I tell him? He said, tell him, yeah. And so I said, yeah, dumbfounded. Just like that, not confident. Yeah, girl, yeah, I got you. I was like, yeah. Next question was, how much do you charge? Baby, I sold that yo-yo out there on the streets. And I ain't never made $12,000 in 1 hour. Never. But I was like, oh, snap. I didn't put my foot in my mouth. They asked me how much I'm going to charge. I had a problem charging people $5 for a Bible school. 1 year going through the Bible, a community. Somebody that mentored me was like, no, you got to at least charge $5. I'm like, no, I thought that they didn't have it because I didn't have it. I had a poverty mindset. So I had a problem charging people. Therefore, I had a problem getting money. And they'd be like, girl, you be on here for hours. You understand? Ministering to these people. People is getting delivered. They learning the word. They growing. They applying it. Their marriages is getting better. I mean, a labor is worthy of their labor. I'm like, no. So she took over all my marketing, everything. She was like, I'm going to say it's going to be $50 for a whole year. Who works for $50 for a whole year? So when they asked me how much, I was like, oh my God. I mean, I'm talking about I was hemmed up. I was like, I don't know what to say. I was just stuck. And the Spirit said, tell them $1,000 for 12 months. Now, if you say $1,000 for 12 months is a lot, I'm going to need you to fix your mind. Because you can go and get a job at Jack in the Box. And even then, working at Jack in the Box right now, they're going to make anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000, somewhere up in there, a year. So you working for $1,000 a year is slave wages. When people be like, how much is your coaching program? And I tell them $25,000 for 12 months. They be like, wow, that's a lot. Now you go ahead and keep on moving along. That's why I don't advertise it a lot. If I'm bringing you into a space, well, I'm going to show you how to do 6-figure months, 6-figure days, 7-figure weekend, $25,000 a year. Who really winning? If I'm going to help you put together your program, help you sell it on my platforms and my events that you did not have to build, create you a low ticket, middle ticket, and a high ticket so you can get sales on all levels, meet people at wherever they at, point in their life, a do it yourself, a done with you, and a done for you. 3 different levels. and you're going to work for the same amount that a Jack in the Box or a McDonald's or a Popeyes employee worked for a year. But you're going to show them how to do 6 figures and 7-figure programs and automate it so that AI is pretty much your assistant and doing the heavy lifting. You tell AI what you want it to tell it, and then it just go ahead and do what it needs to do. So I told them, I said $1,000. And it was like, where I send the payment. I didn't even have a payment processing platform outside of Cash App, because that's how I use monies to send to people who didn't have food or needed help paying their rent. I just had Cash App, wasn't privy to that. For our nonprofit organization, we use PayPal if people wanted to give donations. And they was like, okay, where do I pay? I got stuck in like fear. If they see me make $12,000 in one transaction, what's gonna happen? I did that $12,000 in 1 hour, and I did not even know how to tell them people their story, how to help them tell their story. All I did was sit down and turn on the camera, and it's not that simple for other people. So I had to take that money, and God says, you better not touch it, and you better not go spend it. You did not hit the lottery. You better go and invest it, and you better learn how to tell the story so you can teach them how to tell their story. I was like, okay. Right there on that wall, right there, I got my license as a master storyteller. Cost me $10,000 investment. That $10,000 turned into $100K in 2 days. Real talk. Because after I told them that, and after I started helping them, then it was time for bigger and better. In that $10,000 investment, I got some game that changed my life. I'm still applying it, even to this day. That's why I tell you, communicators, I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what I got for y'all. If you are a believer and you didn't read the Bible, the wealthiest man was who? Put it in the chat if you know it. The wealthiest man was who in the Bible? There ain't nobody ever wealthy before him, that wealthy before him, and there ain't nobody even in this day and age. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, nobody got nothing on this man. Who was it? Y'all answer me in the chat. Y'all answer me in the chat. If you know, who was the wealthiest man in the world? Hey, Dr. Tawana, I have $200. What program can I get to make some income fast? Just stay in the room, beloved, okay? Just stay in the room. I'm going to share some opportunities. And whichever one you deem that is fit for you, it's fourth quarter. I'm going to tell y'all right now, people finna do $1 million over this holiday season. Every single day, there is 17,000. Is it 17,000? 1,700. 1,700 millionaires are made every single day. You might as well get in line and say, me too, okay? Because if you ain't one of the 1,700 today, that means you got a shot tomorrow. And if it ain't tomorrow, that means you got a shot the next day. And if it ain't the next day, you got a shot the next day. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can do $1 million. People going to be shopping. You got to have something for people to know who you are and come and follow you. Y'all don't know who the wealthiest man was? Don't play with me tonight. Do not play with me tonight. Who was the wealthiest man? Y'all didn't answer that question. I ain't moving on till you tell me who was the wealthiest man in the whole entire world. Okay? Who was the wealthiest man? God told us who he was. Okay, you don't know. Okay, cool. I'll take that. That's cool. I'm about to tell you. But I'm about to see who know. Because ain't nothing wrong with being a copycat. You got to copy the right cat. Mansa Musa, he wasn't the wealthiest, but he was dang on so wealthy. He was so fully loaded with gold. And gave a lot of gold to his people. I'm trying to be like Mansa Musa in real life. Nobody knows that. But in real life, he wasn't rich in man-made currency. He was rich in God's wealth, gold. Joseph, nope. Y'all hot though. Y'all coming in hot. Y'all don't know that Solomon was the richest, wisest man in the world. There has never been anyone as wise and as rich as Solomon, and there is nobody that is actually have ever preceding him been richer, and even now has been richer. Solomon. And let me give y'all some wisdom about why Solomon was so rich. Why Solomon was so rich. He was a communicator. He wrote all the Psalms, Proverbs, and all he talked about was parables and poetry. He talked about the birds. He talked about the bees. He was so dang on rich that the queen had to come from another country bearing gold and silver and all kind of bags of stuff just to get to the man and say, what are you doing? Could you help me with my kingdom? And when the woman went in his house, she almost had a heart attack. She looked up and all she could talk about was how his butlers and stuff was dressed and how the stairs was decked out. And she was like, wait a minute. Beyond how you run your kingdom, how you get all of this? She came bearing much gifts because she wanted the information. She wanted the wisdom. That's why God say, buy wisdom. He said, sell all you have and buy you some wisdom. Buy you some understanding. So she came bearing gifts. Hey, what you over here doing, buddy? And that's why the Bible also says this. A man's gift will make room for them and take them amongst great men. Now, if she would have been any old regular smuggler, do you think she would have came up to King Solomon's house and even got a foot in King Solomon's house and he was that wealthy? Absolutely not. She came bearing gifts, because when you come bearing gifts, you move people's heart. You make a mark in them. I got $1 million check, but I'm demanding to speak to Dr. Tawana. I don't care if I'm in India, baby. I'm getting on a private plane. The $1 million you finna give me is gonna get me right on back over here. I'm finna come and meet with you one-on-one. I ain't sending no messenger. I ain't sending my family. I'm not sending an assistant. I'm gonna come meet you. Why? Because you left a mark in my heart. You want to give me something that's gonna change my life, change my family, change my community, and you refuse to give it to everybody else. Baby, I will roll out the red carpet out of the clouds for you. Period. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. People's lives done been saved by the gift that they come bearing to the hospital. Look, and let me put y'all up on game. I don't know why I'm going this way, but let me put y'all up on game. When you go into hospitals and you see people's names on placards and different things of that sort, this pavilion is dedicated to this family or this college or whatever has donated money to this hospital. What happened was the family came and said, let me give a donation to this hospital. But it really ain't no donation. We're going to give $100,000 to this hospital. We're not interested in the plaque on the wall. We're interested that with anybody with our last name come up in here, we get preferential treatment. Why? Because we are donors. No, they family gonna get the red carpet treatment. I don't care if you over there with chest pains. If they come in with a broken toe, because their last name is on that wall, because their last name has left a mark on that organization, on that hospital, everybody in the family gets to benefit. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? This is very important for you to know. Y'all know it take me about an hour to get in your mind, because your mind going to either tell you you can do it or you can't. Your mind going to either allow you to have it or to get denied and stay stuck. Your mind going to tell you to go for it, or your mind going to tell you to sit back and chill. Your mind going to tell you, look, you can do this, or your mind going to tell you, look, no, you cannot do this. Money ain't an issue. See how I just said somebody's supposed to write a book? And they mind and told them, look, that book gonna take too long. People gonna be in your business. That's why the book ain't written, because they mind and talk them out of writing their book. And that's why they can't get their prosperity. Study chasing and searching around for it, making themselves miserable, wearing themselves out until they get completely wore out and get to the feet of the cross and say, what am I doing wrong? And then he come back and he tell you that same thing he told you 20 years ago. Write the book, because he is God and he changeth not. That's one thing I like about God. He a real G. He'll let me go all the way around the mountain. Then I come back and I'll be like, what is it, God? He'll write that book. That's what it is. Write the book. Well, God, I want some right now money. Write the book. You could have had some right now money called Right Now Royalties. If you would have wrote the book 10 years ago, you would have had royalties. Not only that, you would have met people that I had predestined for you to meet, that was going to come bearing gifts because you changed their life. Now, let me get back to the story of Solomon. Okay, so the queen came on up over there and she said, like, wow. She thought she was doing something because she was a queen, had a kingdom. Go read it. Look how much money compared to what she gave them and that what she gave him in that day, compared to, it was something equivalent to like $2.4 million. And Solomon said, oh, baby doll, that ain't really nothing. But here, let me go ahead. Since you didn't bless my heart, I'm going to give you exactly what I've been doing. And he asked her to spend the night. She spent a couple of days. And then when she left, he gave her all her gifts and gold back on top of some. Why? Because the king gives the greater gift. Baby, I'm going to bless you. I gave you the wisdom. I gave you the game. And I gave you your gifts on top of some extra gifts. You know what she did? She went back. She told everybody in her providence, in her country, he the man. It said every year thereafter, people would come once a year bearing 150,000 pounds of gold. If 1 ounce of gold costs $3,000 right now, then you add 150,000 pounds of gold in this currency currently. That's why he was rich. People came every year just to hear him speak. Just to hear him speak. Once a year, and they came bearing 150,000 pounds of gold just to hear the wisest man on earth speak. He did not ask God for money. He asked him for wisdom, and God gave it to him. When you wise, baby, you can communicate. When you got some wisdom, look, your girl ain't got these gray hairs trying to peek out of here for no reason. Y'all see this? I be trying to hide them. Y'all see the look. Your girl look like she didn't look like she the samurai up underneath this blue wig. For real, for real. Because I'm full of wisdom. And that's facts. Every time I talk to somebody, I penetrate their heart and their mind. That's a gift from God. It's wisdom. You want to know how to get out of a situation? The wisdom of the Spirit will give me the information to help you get out of a situation. The wisdom of God told me exactly what I needed to do. And not only did he tell me what I needed to do, he showed me how to do it. You talking to somebody who did not graduate high school, okay? I went back and got my GED when my 18-year-old daughter graduated high school. You talking to somebody from the hood who didn't know nothing but ebonics, all them big old words and all of that type of stuff. That wasn't my forte, wasn't my deal. I talk just like this. And I was very intimidated because I seen all the great speakers and all the great this. And it's like, man, you just get up there and tell your story. Every time, it doesn't matter where I go, my presence commands attention. Every time. And then when I open up my mouth, it's game over. They be like, how you doing? I'll be like, I'm great. And yourself? Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, you just blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, because I always can find something good or something. It's a gift that God has given to me. I don't just help people with business, baby. I help you get unstuck in your spirit. I help you break chains that ain't never been broken in your bloodline. I help push you to the finish line. That's wisdom that can't be bought. You come bearing the right kind of gift, and there's people all the time that's trying to pull and be like, I just need a little bit of your time. Can I talk to you for a little bit, a minute? And no, you can't come and just, no, that's not how that works. And if I'm busy, but you come bearing a gift, you're going to get my attention. Why? Because that leaves a mark in me. If I gave you $10,000 right now to change your life, that will leave a mark in you. You'll never forget that. Just like when you go and you get cut on your leg or somebody step on your feet, you never forget that, right? You always reflex, move that feet back. Why? Because somebody just stepped on your foot. But if I come and I change your life, you ain't going to ever forget that either. And that's what we all supposed to be doing. So I said all of that. Hopefully y'all got something out of that. If that just hits you where it hurts, then go ahead and put yes in the chat, okay? I want to show y'all, for all of you book procrastinators, I'm going to show you what you're missing out on. For real, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and give you an offer because I need to get out of here. I'm late. I always come by here and spend extra over my time with y'all, but check it out. You come over here to my little virtual assistant. We ain't playing no games, okay? ChatGPT is my virtual assistant. I'm not afraid of ChatGPT. It ain't taking over me. It ain't replacing me. I know how to work it. It can't work without my human interaction. And I absolutely love what it does and what it can do for me, especially in this time. How am I able to go buy land? I'm utilizing ChatGPT. Check it out. And the crazy part about it is free. It got a free version, free and paid. I'm going to just come over here and tell it, Lord, why it's real big, okay? I want to write a book about overcoming a narcissistic relationship and how to know the warning signs from those with these characteristics. My audience will be women between ages of 25 to 55 who are looking for help breaking free from the spirit of narcissism. I would also like to create a safe community where I can share tools and resources. I want to write a book about overcoming a narcissistic relationship and how to know the warning signs from those with these characteristics. My audience will be women between the ages of 25 to 55 who are looking for help breaking free from the spirit of narcissists. I would also like to create a safe community where I can share tools and resources. I would like to use the Bible as spiritual enlightenment when needing, or when spiritual enlightenment. So please use resources from the King James Version Bible. Lastly, I want to create a yearly event that celebrates those who have um, broken free and encourage others who are still trying to break free by having others with similar stories of success. Can you create this for me? Okay, so basically I just came over here. It took me maybe 5 minutes to write out exactly what I wanted, okay, which is right here. I want to write a book. I already told them what the book is about, who my audience is for, what other things that I would like to do just from this book, and what I would like to create. Okay, let me make sure y'all over here paying attention. Okay, paying attention. You do not have to find a publisher. Amazon KDP will be a publisher. You do not have to find a publisher. Absolutely. Here's a detailed plan to help you write the book, build a community, and launch the annual event around overcoming narcissistic relationships. Project will emphasize healing through spirituality, using the Bible as a key resource while also providing practical tools and support. Let's go ahead and break this thing down like a 12 gauge. Boom. Book outline: Breaking Free, Overcoming Narcissistic Relationships with Faith and Courage. From Bondage to Freedom, Healing from Narcissistic Abuse Through God's Word. No More Chains, Recognizing Narcissism and Reclaiming Your Power with Scripture. Okay? Structure of the book. Here's my introduction. Here's my personal story. Why this book? Chapter 1. Here go my chapter 2. Chapter 3, 4, 5, 6. Conclusion, a call to courage. We're going to end with a powerful call to action, yada, yada, yada. Here goes some additional resources. Go ahead and get some journal prompts. Reflection questions or journal prompts at the end of each chapter. Prayer and scripture reference section, a list of key Bible verses and prayers for different stages of healing. Here go my community plan. Here go my name ideas: Faithful and Free, Restored and Empowered, Women Healing from Narcissistic Abuse. Here go my community, private Facebook or school group, weekly or monthly devotionals. Here go my yearly event, Freedom Fest. Okay. Here go my structure, how I'm going to open it: workshop, testimonies, prayer, blah, blah, blah. Here's my action plan: writing the book. Dedicate time daily or weekly to writing using the outline above. Set deadlines for each chapter. Building a community. This approach will provide a holistic support for women combining faith-based teaching. Okay, so cool. They didn't gave me the plan. Now, can you write the book? Period. Thank you. Okay. Can you write the book? Yes, I can help you write the book. Step by step writing process. Chapter 1, understanding narcissism. Chapter 2. Okay. So we do that. Would you like me to begin with chapter 1? Yes, I will. Yes, I would, Mr. Robot. Okay. Boom. Great. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Here we go. Don't tell me you can't write no book in no one day. Okay. That's my chapter 1. Now I'll just tell it when I get done. Chapter 2. All the way to the last chapter. Well, what am I going to do with this? Copy and paste it, put it on a Word doc, okay? And then go ahead and upload it to Amazon KDP once it's all the way done. Now you just become a published author, my friend, in one day. Yeah. You understand me? Okay? Now you in business. Now you got a book. Let's go on back over here. Now, I can say this is the first chapter draft. Would you like any adjustments or specific details added before we move forward with the next chapter? If I say, no, we're good to go, it will go on. If I say, yeah, change this, change that, it even gave me a prayer. Do you understand me? All I got to do is come right on up over here and copy all of this. And now chapter 1 is done. Stop playing. And then we can just go on over. But now I'm going to say, look, I would like a workbook. I would like a workbook added for chapter 1. Period. Now I got a workbook. Here we go. Now, baby, you can work with me. Okay? You got the book and you got the workbook. Now you can actually participate. Not only that, inside of my community, this is the book and the workbook. We can go over. My community is free, but if you want to get the book, that's not for free. But if you get the book, the workbook comes for free. So I'm still making money off of a free community. Let me put y'all over here in my free community. It's absolutely free. Women who are looking to get free scripturally and break the chains of narcissistic abuse. I have a free community. When they come in, look, this is the book that we're going to be working for. We meet every Tuesday. And all I'm going to do is go from chapter to chapter, literally. Tell my story. First week going to be all about introduction. I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. If you are, put a yes in the chat. Okay? Now, I want to have my first speaking event on this topic. Can you help with this? Okay? I'm going to put me a speaking event together. Okay? I love to help you with your first speaking event. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you plan and execute your event. Define the purpose and audience. Choose the format. Title, Breaking Free, Reclaiming Your Life from Narcissistic Abuse. Create an outline for your speech. Introduction, 10 minutes. Understanding. Okay, can you write this for me? Write it up for me. Now, let me tell y'all something. ChatGPT already know who I am. Okay? They know me. Why is this going up? Like, oh, it ain't finished. It ain't finished typing. Okay. So look, ChatGPT already know me. Would you like help creating your slides, your scripts, and your promotional material for your event? Stop playing. You see that right here? Yes, I would. Yes, I don't want to do nothing. I just told you exactly what I want one time, and now here go my slide deck. I can take this information and go put it right in Canva and have me a slide deck, okay? It tells me exactly what to do. I'm going to stop right there, okay? I'm going to stop right there. It done already gave me everything, so you are without excuse, especially to that person that said they needed to write their book. What's holding you up now? What you waiting on now? Because you are without excuse. Yeah. Look, I know they're going to shut me down over here on Instagram because they only been limited me to an hour, and I don't even understand why they banned me and restricted me. And then, my lives can only be an hour now. However, I do have where you can make $3,000 in 3 days. Okay. You need to inbox me. I'm getting ready to show you how you can take a story. I just showed you right here. $3,000. I literally just showed you $3,000 in 3 days. Start a free community. Okay. You get everybody and their mama just organically. How many of you women have been in narcissistic relationships or currently in a narcissistic relationship and you want to get out of it? Join my free community right now. And then when they start coming in, start telling all of them to share with other women, invite other women. Okay. That's a goal of, or that's a requirement of you being in my free community. You must share this post and tell them the post to share in the group. Pin it right to the top. You must share with everybody. And this is the post that I want you to share. Those are the requirements. Take a screenshot and then come back and send it to me, and you be entered into a drawing to win a one-on-one with me or whatever the case may be, okay? However you want to do it. You can say that. I just showed you $3,000 in 3 days. You don't even got to wait 3 days. I ain't even got to the good stuff. Okay. I'm just telling you right now. If you wanted to put together a community for, couponing, how to save during, this, what's happening, inflation, how to save. You can go right to ChatGPT. I want to start a couponing group. Okay. Because ChatGPT already knows my information, I'm going to just yes, I would like you to help me. Yeah, go ahead and run it up. Okay. I'll start by generating a flyer design for your event to make it visually appealing and align with your message. I'll need the following details. Event title is Breaking Free. Okay, event time, they want me to tell the time. The location is registration link and the preferred colors that I want. For the slide deck, I'll develop it in line with the outline I previously shared. Here's what we need. I want your branding and visual style, your image and your visuals. Do you have a specific theme or images that you want to use? Nature, chain breaking, religious symbols that you'd like to appear on the slides, additional customization. Are there any particular areas you'd like to expand upon within the slides, such as additional Bible verses, success stories, or audience interaction? Once I have this information, I'll start designing the flyer and slides. Let me know if you'd like to see a draft before finalizing. So you mean to tell me this thing gonna make my graphics? Yes, I mean to tell you it's going to make your graphics, your slides, so you are without excuse. You can literally turn the camera off and be faceless and just go through the slide deck. Simple as that. And I'm going to show you what a slide deck is. Do I got time to do that right now? I have to show y'all. Let me show you what a slide deck is. I might have my husband's pulled up here real quick. But I wanted to show y'all. This don't just go for a book. This go for a coaching program. I want to start drop shipping. I want to learn crypto, whatever it is, okay? Whatever. You just go and you tell your little friend, this is exactly what I want to do, okay? Let me find this slide deck real quick. Here we go. This is my husband's that I made for him. So I can turn off this camera and be like, welcome to world's first class transportation, the $1 trillion transportation training, where you can learn the exact steps to grow and scale a highly profitable business in a little as few days. Okay. So then I would just go to the next slide. Meet your speaker. Hey, my name is Marcus. I've served in the transportation industry for yada, 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 yada. Okay. Why should you get involved in the $800 billion industry? Transportation will always be needed. Yada, 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 yada. Okay. You can own a booming transportation business in as little as 90 days. First, you need to choose the method of transportation you wish to start with. You can elaborate on that a little bit. Okay. This is a slide deck. This is what ChatGPT finna create. Okay. You can do hotshot, non-ambulatory, party shuttle bus, blah, blah, blah. Okay. There's multiple ways to scale and make your money while you're in business. Blah, 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 blah. You can build accelerated generational wealth and live life on your own terms. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. How to scale your transportation business to 8 figures. Now you can start contracting with the government. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Here's the certification and set-asides. Especially if you're minority-owned, woman-owned, veteran-owned, disadvantaged, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Join our community, achieve success with speed. We are accepting new clients into our Done With You course. We also have a Done For You course. We explain what we got, okay? And then, boom. Thank you for attending. All offers mentioned in this presentation are only available here and now. Space is limited in both programs, so take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime offer, and I will see you on the inside. Just that simple. I can record that one time and go ahead and spend the block on that over and over and over again using AI. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You are without excuse to be out here making you some money right now. The problem is you don't have time, or you don't want to read, or you don't want to implement, or you procrastinate too much, or you comfortable, okay? You're miserable but comfortable. Y'all know anybody that's miserable and comfortable, hate the job, hate getting up, tired of this, been doing this for 50 years, ain't making enough money, but I'm comfortable. So they're going to close me out in 21 minutes over here, 19 seconds, not 21 minutes. So if you guys are not following me on YouTube, go there. If you're not following me on Facebook, go there. If you want to get in the 3K in 3 days challenge that I'm getting ready to have, it's $97, okay? Go ahead and hit my inbox, and I will give you the information ASAP. Peace. Yeah, they do this dumb stuff over here on Instagram. However, it's cool. So now I can use this to build the framework, and then I can go to Canva and make it come to life with the visuals. And then once I'm done in Canva, I can go ahead and schedule it without my hands being involved in anything. Let me tell you, once you learn how to do this, you can not only do this for yourself, now you can make another stream of income, 6-figure income, writing books for others. You know, every businessman, businesswoman has a book. For sure. Grant Cardone, Young Jeezy, Nick Cannon, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, all of these people got books. Why? Because it opens up doors for everything else. Okay? It opens up doors for everything else. Let me show you my books. Hold on one second. All right. This was my maiden name before I was married. Okay. Okay. Here go my book. But I'm still here. A story of loss, tragedy, and triumph by Tawana Thacker. Okay. It's on Amazon. It's over here. A whole bunch of other places. Of course, I have merch for it. In order to show you the most relevant results, we have omitted some entries very similar to the 5 I already displayed. If you like, you can repeat the search without the omitted results. So it's all kind of different places, okay? So now I'm gonna do Tawana Worlds. Okay, and here's my book as well. God, I forgive you too. So on Amazon and different other places, okay? It's even in Walmart, y'all. Barnes and Nobles, A Books, eBay, Biblio, Dymox, all these other places. Your girl is all over the place. This is the book here, okay? That's the second one. Now, what have these books done for me? Make me Googleable. When I tell people you can go Google me, that's in real life. For real. Okay? Somebody did a duet with me over here on TikTok. I don't know who the Dr. Tawana Giller is. That ain't me. Okay? $3K in monthly residuals. This is an interview that I've done. Okay? I'm also here. Okay, so now I'm going to put in my business name. So I ain't got to go through all of those. Pioneers. Okay. As you can see here, I've been on this news station, news wires, You can see your girl name right there, okay? Texas, blah, 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 blah. It has taken me to a lot of places. Who's your girl sitting up there? Look, period. Okay? It has taken me to a lot of places, landed me a lot of on news stations, newspapers, speaking engagements, colleges. What's the name of that thing they had in Texas? It was like an expo, the business expo. I done been all over the place because of one story. Because of one story. So God then took 1 hour and 11 minutes to talk to somebody. Who is it tonight? Because you done disrupted my whole entire life and made me late. You owe me a tip tonight. Cough it up. Cough it up. You owe me a tip tonight. I done took 1 hour and 12 minutes to speak to your hard-headed self. Tell you what God said. Cough it up. You owe me a tip. The information is on the screen. I want to hear the Cash App come through. I want to hear the Zelle or something. You owe me tonight. Okay? So this is what I got for y'all, beautiful people. God used you to change my world. Bless his holy name. Bless his holy name. Yes, she is changing my whole world. I'm so ready. Bless his holy name. He get all the glory in real life. If I can do it, you can do it too. Okay? Y'all don't ever come and get a meal and don't leave a tip. I done took 1 hour and 12 minutes. I can't get back. Go ahead and let them Cash Apps reign, okay? Let freedom reign. Now, let me come here and tell you exactly what I got for you. Let me go over here real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. I'm only going to allow 20 people to get in this, and this will only be good for 48 hours because we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. And what I really want, more than anything, is we in Q4, and I want y'all to be positioned, have your stuff in place, and go ahead and run it up and go do something great with your family. I don't never have, and you will never see anything where I'll be like, yeah, a whole boatload of people can just come over here. Yeah, I'm taking 100 people. I don't do that openly here. I don't never do that when I'm doing my live webinars or my Zooms. I only allow a certain amount of people to get near me for a certain amount of time. Only. Because God has always revealed to me a government is no more than 12 people. That's all you really need. You can work numbers with 12 people. And then once you get them going and they do what they need to do, they can go and get 12. Your responsibility is 12 or 10. I have 5 or 7 on this. And then they can go and do this. And the more people that they go and reach will be accounted back to you. Okay. So I don't have to work with hundreds and thousands of people. I'm really not a people's person. Okay. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend for a very long time. How long we've been locked in, Sister Sunshine? For years. She can tell you I have never been different than what she seen in person and online, because she know me in real life, and neither has she. When I'm your friend until you take the scissors and cut yourself off. And then when you do that, I'll act like I've never known you. It's just I guess the Capricorn in me, that's what they say. I don't believe in that either. But I know that they do have them similarities. We are the cutoff goats. And will act like we don't even know you. You never existed, because our loyalty is equally matched. We don't care who we got to run through and run down on your behalf when we loyal to you and we love you. Okay? This is what I got for y'all beautiful people. And I'm only taking 20. Literally. So we are building I'm building. I'm going to say we, because the people that's going to join me on this endeavor. I want to build a little micro group, right, of micro millionaires where I would teach you not to have a funnel, but to set up a whole entire buffet. Like you just seen ChatGPT build us out. We're going to start with the book. I could have said, give me an ebook first, an ebook that I can give out for free. And the ebook giving them out for free, I can just say, check out how I escaped narcissism. My free ebook. I can make, 5 or 6, 7, 8 pages on it. And then at the bottom, I can embed my free community. Hey, if you want a safe place where you can be nurtured, respected, loved on, and have people be patient with you, then here's a community that you can join for free. It's private. Nobody will find you there. And now they done got a free value ebook, a free access value to my community. And then when they come in there, I say, here's the book that we're working from. And here's the workbook. Okay. And then I can start selling t-shirts. We all look alike in here. I can start doing one-on-ones. I can start doing workshops. There's people in high positions that's dealing with a narcissistic boss. There's people in high political offices that are dealing with narcissistic leadership. It's not just in a relationship. People that go to church dealing with straight narcissist abuse from the church leaders. Okay. So I'm looking for a small group who actually want to do 6 to 7 figures in a short amount of time, but your mind got to be right. And we're going to work on your mindset. But I'm going to show you guys some AI tools that will do this for you like that. Okay. Have you up and running. When I say 3K in 3 days, that's literally what I mean. Because the machine is doing the heavy lifting. You just telling the machine basic information about yourself. And you can build this thing up and have something ready to sell and scale in 3 days. 3K in 3 days. Okay. For some in my other group, I'm going to show them how to do 10K by Friday. Period. Okay. But we're going to start here. We're going to start here. 3K in 3 days. I'm also going to be teaching you guys called a seed method challenge. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you how to get your money right back and some instantaneously. Okay. This challenge will take place next weekend. It's $97 if you get in here right now. If you wait, and this is only good for 48 hours. If I'm showing you how to do 3K in 3 days, what is $97? Who really losing? Because it won't be you. It will not be you. Okay? I'm going to give you access to some tools, to some resources that's going to have you up and running and have you ready for this Q4. People really need, especially in the narcissist category, anything in the health, wellness, anything in the financial space, anything in the health and relationship space, it always go dumb crazy. Everybody want to buy that, okay? There's, and like I said, it don't just have to be narcissists, but this is something that I'm going to do for Q4. Instead of me trying to do 8 weeks, instead of me trying to do 12 weeks, I don't want to reserve that time and limit myself to 8 weeks or locking myself in for 8 weeks or 12 weeks to teach this. By the time the wave will be over with. No, we need to learn this rapidly. We need to learn how to let AI do it. And it's $97. Okay. Part B to that. And let me tell you guys what you're going to get so you know. You're going to get the tools. You're going to get the strategies. You're going to get the coaching to crush your first 3K. Okay. 3K days, 3K weeks, however you want to do it. That is your choice. I'm going to show you how to get 3K in 3 days. Whether you want it every day, whether you want it every week or every month is really your choice. Okay? But you're going to get the roadmaps to how to do your first 3K in 3 days. You also going to get coaching, live coaching. Okay? You also get included into our private community with other micro millionaires. Okay? There's going to be some on-demand training in there that you will learn from as well. I will also give you tools, templates, and scripts that's proven to work for some successful people. Okay? So I'm only going to allow 20 people to get in there. I'm going to give you the resources. I'm going to give you everything that you need. Education on me. Implementation is on you. Period, point blank. I'm not reducing the prices to anything lower for the simple fact that I'm teaching you how to make money. You're not teaching me. I'm teaching you how to make money. And if you don't think that I know how to make money, then let me show you some real verifiable receipts, okay? With my name on them, not nobody else's, as a refresher. And then I'm going to go ahead and get, let y'all go on about y'all beauty. Let me come over here to my page real quick and share. And it's a first come, first serve type of situation, okay? When I leave this live, it's still going to be playing for somebody else somewhere else. I'm only taking 20 people. I don't have 8 weeks anymore. I don't have 12 weeks. I'm not even doing these because I'm doing a lot of traveling in person, documentaries, recording, different things of that sort. A lot of my time is spent on TikTok, running up a big bag over there in real life. But I'm trying to help a small group of people get right for this holiday season. And then you can turn around, start your own community coaching program, whatever it is, and go reach your tribe. And then while I'm over here doing this, the tribe is steady, continually being reached through you all, okay? So let me come over here real quick and show y'all some receipts, okay? I read it the other day. I am the game changer, and so are you. I am the curse breaker, and so are you. They said I would never be anything, and the lie detect determined that was a lie. I was the first person in my family to do $1 million. I'm trying to show you how to do it. Me, I don't follow nobody that has not done anything and telling me that they can do it. I'm going to make sure they have done it, because if they done it, they can do it again. For sure. The money that I have been blessed to make, I did not go and buy big rims and wear stupid taxes. I went and put money into investments. As you can see here, multi-properties, commercial spaces, land, dirt, okay? Can I show you how to make 3K in 3 days? This is my name here, okay? Here's the dates on this. This is monthly deposits. Can I show you how to do 3K in 3 days? Do you think, let me know in the chat, do you think I would be able to show you how to make 3K in 3 days if I've done 148,000 in 30 days? Okay. Let me keep moving. I'll answer my own self. Do you think I would be able to help you make 3K in 3 days if I done $313,000 in a month? Okay. And just so y'all know, y'all see me go look up on the news, Pioneers Power Circle. That's my business. Would you be able to make 102,000 in a day if I showed you how to do it? You think I'll be able to help you with 3K in 3 days? If I was able to do 50K in one day, not a month, 50K in one day, would I be able to help you do 3K in 3 days? Okay? People lie, but receipts don't. And remember the time I told y'all earlier that I told my story and paid myself $12,000 in 1 hour? Here's the payment. Payment from, and the amount, $12,000 in 1 hour. Like I said, I've taken the money, the cash, and went and bought grass, dirt, literally, so we can build. Started a whole rental car business with business credit, because that is important if your personal credit messed up. Okay? Something you can put on the road. After I did it for myself, I said, let me help somebody else do it for them too. Here go testimonials. They all over Facebook. Okay? Helped him get $25,000 from Navy. Helped him get $50,000 from Amex. $75,000 total in one day. Just sitting with me getting the game. That's all he came to get was the game. He spent 1 hour with me. Okay? Now I'm teaching other people how to do it. My own credit stuff. If you don't get you some credit, I don't know what to tell y'all. Because that cash finna be trash. And that credit will help save your life in real life. As you can see, I done spoke internationally. I done been on people's stages, storytelling. This is at the Business Expo in Dallas, Texas. I've been invited back every single year. This was in Virginia, okay? Breaking financial chains, period, and changing people's financial forecasts. So if I'm able to do that for myself, could I do it for you? Yes or no? All right, y'all. So look, here's the kicker. If you don't want to get in on the workshop, I don't got time, I would miss it. You know what I'm saying? I will build you out a micro, hear me clearly, I will build you out a micro business. I will also include your community for whatever niche you want to get into. If you want to talk about old classic cars, that's a big thing. Let me just show you $1 million right here. Because somebody be like, classic cars, that's stupid. I mean, who would want to do something like that? Let me show you. If you want to talk about old school cars and then turn around and put you together an old school yearly event where everybody come out, you charge a certain price, they got a cook-off going over there, it's safe, you can get security guard. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you need to come to your girl, because I know how to plan it together, put it together for you real nice and smoothly, and make sure that it is a very lucrative payday and a payout for you, and you never have to use your own money to do it. You use other people's money to do it. So is there cars, low rider cars? Do they have low rider car groups? Yes, they do. This one has 10,000 members in it. 1982, lowrider cars have 134 members in it. Worldwide, lowrider monocar has 2.5 members in it. Okay? Lowrider RC for sale, trade, barter only, 6,900 members in it. Okay? I can type in classic cars. If this is what you want to do. Okay? This got 482,000 people up in it. Classic and muscle cars for sale. This got 553,000. Okay, 490,000. It's a big thing. If you wanted to do wood shop, I don't care what it is you want to do. You wanted to do wood shop plan and ideas. It has 85,000 members in there, 5,500 members in there. Okay, just on wood shop. If you wanted to do couponing, you got 477,000 members up in here trying to learn how to coupon. It don't matter what niche you want to get in. There's somebody for you. Dr. T, I had to leave for a minute, but I'm in. Check your Zelle. Let's do it. All right, let's go, sis. For real. So now we got 19 spots. Now we got 19 spots, okay, and counting. And like I say, this will be playing until them 20 spots is taken, whether over here or on my other platforms, because I'm going to another platform in a minute and see who want to join me on this journey. If you don't have time to do it, because I understand time is not for everybody, I will build it for you. I will build your micro offer because you're going to need one. Okay. And then I will build your community for you. And then I will drive traffic organically and paid to your community. So this time, what is this, September? So by the end of October, probably even before that, because you want to, I'll say by the end of October, you'll have a community full of people. You'll have something to sell. You'll have sales. You have clients. If you don't ever want to get in there and show your face, and you want somebody outsourced to continue to post content in there where you can continue to make money, it's called sleep coins, then I will build it for you. I have lots of faceless accounts that I don't ever go in and show my face in, and I make money from them. And I don't care if it's just $600. It doesn't matter if it's $300. I have a community, they pay me $1 every because I've been restricted on Facebook. But it's Black Friday and all kind of stuff. I got stuff to sell in my group. And guess what? I ain't got to go nowhere knocking on nobody's door talking about, do you want to buy my stuff? Do you want to join my group? No, I ain't got to do that. AI does it. It posts it. And then it makes me money while I'm out driving my car, while I'm out messing with my kids, while I'm out at the park, whatever it is. Okay, while I'm out, you can start a credit group. If I could tell y'all anything, that's the truth. I'm not telling you this because I want to sell something to you. I'm telling you this because this is 1,000%, 1,000% the easiest way and the fastest way to make a lot of money, evergreen. I don't care if there's a pandemic, an epidemic. I don't care if there's a war. It doesn't matter if there's civil war. It don't matter if it's international war. It don't matter if it's inflation. Them creditors and them debt collectors still going to be collecting. And people still going to have credit problems. And if you can buy a business in a box and you have all of the people's problems, you have the solution to all of those people's problems, and you just put together a community and you charge $97 to be in the community, and they can come in there and get any type of dispute. You would do some credit hack sweeps in there that'll get their credit cleaned in 3 days, 72 hours, 24 hours for $97. You will be in the game, okay? Let me show y'all some numbers real quick. What was I going to show y'all over here? I showed y'all that over there. Okay, cool. And if you think I'm lying, then let me go over here while I'm over here, still over here. Let me just go ahead over here real quick and let me show y'all. Ain't nobody playing games with y'all. Credit gonna be here, need to be here, gonna be here, ain't going nowhere. You see credit warriors, each one teach one, 548,000 in there, okay? Build business credit. This business in the box got business credit. So if you just wanted to create a group where people can go get business credit and go get some big bags and funding, this one got 71,000 members in there. Do it yourself legal credit repair and education group got 20,000 members in there. Okay. That ain't even it. If you just charge people $1 to be in your group, that's $20,000 a month. If you just charge people $1 to be in your group, that's $71,000 a month. And these credit warriors, that 548,000, if they just charge $1 a month, they be doing $548,000 a month. Why would you ever go back to work? And that's on Jesus Christ. Why would you ever go trade your time for money? This is another platform, and I got some more platforms where you can build a community, but here you can come over here and see I typed in credit for the search results. Okay. This one has 327 members at $99 a month. Let's do some quick math because I got to go. Okay. I'm going to show you six figures. So he got $99 a month. Residual times 327 people. He is making $32,373 every single month. If you times that times 12 a year, you're doing $388,000 a year. Would you trade your 9 to 5 or your Social Security or your AFDC, your TANF or whatever it is? Would you trade that for that? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Would you trade your 9 to 5, your minimum wage, your lifestyle right now for $388,000 a year? Would you or not? Would you trade what you got going on right now for $32,000 a month? Just let me know, yes or no. Okay, because I just showed you. Seeing is believing for a lot of people, and I'm showing you. This right here, he got 3,200 members at $49 a month. Let's count his pockets, okay? He got 3,200 members at $49 a month. He is doing $156,800 every single month. $156,800 every single month times 12. He's doing $1,881,000 a year off of a freaking community. So, like I said, okay, I'm gonna stop the share on that. I done showed y'all a whole bunch. Yes, in a heartbeat, period. Well, then now is the time to go. I will build it for you, okay? I will build you out your micro offer. And that's more so like a buffet. I got a little $9 thing. I got a little $47 thing. I got a little $97 thing. I got a little $19.97 thing. And I ain't got to get up in here and show you all the things that I got. You can just come right here and pick from the buffet, baby. Just like Golden Corral. Okay? And then make sure you have the community so you ain't got to go find nobody or worry about finding nobody who's going to support you, because your girl going to go ahead and grow your community for you. You're already going to have the right people that want to join your group or your community for free or for a fee, $1, $5, it doesn't matter. Okay, I will have that done for you. Your traffic, your ads, the whole nine thing, the whole 9 yards. I will have organic traffic in there. I will also have paid traffic going there. I will build your group for you. Okay. I will build your micro offer for you for $1,000. And I'm only taking 3 people in this opportunity to build it for you. Like I said, my time and my attention is shifting, but I'm trying to help a few of you guys get in position for fourth quarter so you can make money. And when you make money, then you can come back and learn how to go buy you some land and flip you some land, okay? Here's a couple of other things I have that's going on that I'm offering. If you want the government contract, because it is fourth quarter, and I told you guys the other day, there's $1.9 trillion available for you if you're a woman, if you're small business, if you disadvantaged, if you minority, if you all of these things. And by the way, the government does buy authors. Remember how I told you can write books for other people? They love for you to come and write a book for them. They love for you to come and speak at their prisons. They love for you to come speak to their foster children. They love for you to come speak at the mental health institutions. They have big, big contracts. I mean, big contracts, okay? I charge $497 for the replay because it's loaded with a lot of information. And not only is it loaded with a lot of information, it's loaded with funding. It's loaded with how to go ahead and get registered as a government contractor. It's also loaded with how to go get the money out your backyard without being a federal contractor, okay? I'm going to let 10 of y'all get that replay that I have never, ever did and given out for the $100, $97. I have somebody right now pull up in the queue that'll tell you I listen to not even a quarter of the replay for the government contracts and got approved for $32,000. Just utilizing the information, and I have not even gotten through the whole entire replay. It's like 4 hours plus. Okay, so I got that for you guys for $100. I'm only gonna allow 10 people to get this for the next 48 hours only. Don't come back asking ever, never, never, never. I'm gonna put it at the last time I sold it, it was $250, and that was a discount around last month or something like that, maybe a couple of weeks ago. I only talk about government contracts in the most lucrative quarters because I want you to go get the bag. And if a hurricane, emergency, all of this stuff going on around right now, then you can have the government contract replay. I done showed y'all millions and billions of dollars. I don't even know if it's pulled up right here, but I don't mind showing y'all once I have the time. There is millions and billions of dollars available for y'all. And I don't know if y'all know this, but the government even buys AI access. Could you make us some flyers? Could you write us a book? Can you run our social media? That's why y'all need to come up over here and get here with me so I can teach you how to go get you some money. Money ain't the issue, okay? So I got the government workshop, masterclass, replay with the funding, business credit, to set up the whole 9 yards for $97. Okay. I also have the medical courier. It's fourth quarter. Guess how they're gonna need all of these presents and all of this stuff moved around. And I know y'all done seen them Amazons, people coming to your house on their personal cars. That's called Courier. Catering services. They're going to have a lot of Christmas parties, a lot of Halloween parties, a lot of Thanksgiving parties. They're going to need them cookies and cakes and pastries and stuff like that. Cater to them. You can literally do $750 minimum to $2,000 a week in the medical carrier space using your car. And I have a list of 74 apps that are ready for you to sign up with them so they can get you in business by tomorrow, and you can purchase that medical courier list for $47 before I make it $97. Again, if you need some money, some rapid revenue, some right now income, get the medical courier list. If you got young people and they know how to drive and got a license, put them on it, okay? Bump Uber and all of that stuff at this moment. You can be your own boss, work when you want to, and make the type of money that you want to, okay? You can do $750 to $2,000 a week. Some people are even doing that a day. They own multiple courier routes, right? They go pick up some auto parts. They go pick up some catering. However much you want to do, you can do, okay? Also, what else did I have? I have my AI automation and systems. I'm opening that back up. This is where you will do 10K months. I didn't already show y'all enough that you can do 3Ks in 3 days. This is where you do 10K months on automation, okay? If you don't got a digital product, if you don't got a community, if you do got one and you do got a community, I'm going to show you how to sell it while you sleep. Automations, AI, and systems for you to sell it in your sleep. I'm opening that back up for the fourth quarter because there's a lot of business owners that start business and they out here hustling. If you still have to work in your business and work on your business, then you just got a self-employed job. We're not doing that. We work with our minds and not with our hands, okay? And there is a lot of money to be made in this fourth quarter, and I pray to goodness that y'all don't miss it. If you miss it, it's on your fault and not mine and anybody else's who then came by here and told y'all that you can trust, that you know is integral, that you know has the heart of the people in mind, and you missed the opportunity because you was trying to count coins. You're gonna mess around. You don't eat your seed. It's a shame we take our money and we eat it. We go buy food and we go buy fast food, things that satisfy and make us sick. Okay? But we don't got money to invest. The devil is a liar. You need money coming back for you. If you're going to spend it, at least go invest into something that's going to make your money come back for you. Don't go spend all your money and then try to figure out where's it going to come from. No. You need something working for you. And we are actually commanded to have 7 streams minimum. 8 is a sweet spot. You need 8 different things running and working for you on automation while you live your life. That's living life more abundantly. I'm not in the middle of it. I just say what I need to say, and this is what I want done. And now I got people that carry it out. It makes me money. I give them money for helping me make money, and we all get to eat. Okay, that's what I have for y'all. What is the name of the group to teach you a system for $97? The name of the group to teach you a system. Help me refresh my memory. Are you talking about the micro offers? Are you talking about the micro millionaires? The group of 20 that I'm going to show you how to become a millionaire using micro instead of using high ticket. The high ticket gonna come. So I'm gonna show you how to do 3K in 3 days, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Using micro offers, okay? There's somebody here on tonight, and I don't know who you are. You don't have time to do it, and you need it done for you. You need some revenue coming in right away, but you're indecisive. I want to remind you that I have did this not for myself. I have did this for countless of other people. I have built a business. I have built in digital products. I have did these things for people. And let me see. In this group that I just told y'all, I'm opening it back up. AI automations and systems. It is a $997 investment. But if I'm going to show you how to make $10,000 months, remember I said $10,000 by Friday? Yeah, y'all about to get that work over here. So I'm going to open this back up because it's fourth quarter. And you need to know how to sell what you're going to build. And this group is more high ticket, middle ticket, high ticket, but I do teach you low ticket. That's going to get them in your algorithm, in your ecosystem, and then you go ahead. But let me go ahead and show you up inside of this group. Where we at? AI. Okay, hold on. Let me go find this post real quick. Okay, I'm not going to show her name, but if you came and you paid me $9.97 and you make over $1,000 in 3 days, she's already up to like 5,000. Okay, she's just selling one web application. This is inside of this group. There's also another gentleman in here that has a $5,000 paying client. If it's a month, I'm not for sure if it's a month or if it was a one-time thing or every 3 months, but he is selling the man's product for him, marketing it because of what was taught in here. He knows how to market it with AI and automations, okay? For sure. And gained himself a $5,000 client and did not even pay $5,000 in here. She's up to $5,000, okay? This was her post July 9th. She's way past that, I'm sure. She made $1,000 in 3 days. All she's doing is selling one web application. This young lady right here does not like to show her face. Let's be real clear. So all her stuff is faceless, period. And there's others in there with testimonials as well. But that is the AI automation and systems group. I'm opening that back up. It is $997 investment. However, I am taking a 4 payment plan on that for $250 for like 2 or 3 people. Okay. Everybody else got to pay in full. I will work out something for 2 or 3 people where you can pay monthly $250 for the next 4 months, no interest. And pay $250 for the next 4 months. No, that's not true because it's only, it is 4 months. So it's a 16-week mentorship. That is 4 months. And you get to pay $250 each month. If you don't make your payment, then you get kicked out, period. Like right where you left off at. As long as you make your payment, then you get to stand in there and learn all the information. It's already fully loaded with information in there that you can actually take and apply already. But we have a new fresh coaching season system, lots of other things that I have learned, lots of other tools that I utilize. You definitely want you something in place. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to leave y'all alone, okay? You definitely want you something in place that's going to work for you. You definitely, hi, sister. You definitely want something in place that's going to work for you because lots of people are losing their jobs, have already lost their jobs, and the lockdowns are coming back. Meaning you will not be able to move and you will not be able to have the ability to go make money like we used to right now. And that's going to hurt a lot of people. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And all signs are telling you right now, with the Divock-19 coming back around, the monkeypox, the mosquitoes, the election, all this other stuff that they got going on, you would be a FOOL to not see this and get you something in the digital space. You want to lock me down? Fine. You ain't going to lock my money down. I'm going to have something moving and shaking and going while the world is trying to figure it out this time. I will not be caught with my pants down like the last time. So I'm going to say this for that person that's indecisive or that's struggling, get it done. So your tomorrow and your next week and your next year, what you invest in today is not for today. It's for tomorrow. It's for next week. It's for later on. That's what farmers do. They sow seed knowing that the harvest is coming. They know it's not going to be there the next day, but they know it's coming. And they know when it's come, they're going to eat. So they ain't tripping and digging and looking and scratching. Where's the seed? Oh, my God. Do I see a stem? Do I see it? They know. Okay. Usually in 6 months, this is when harvest time. In 3 months after I planted, this is when I'll be back. And then when it's harvest time, I'm just going to collect. Okay. I love y'all. Any questions for me? It's a first come, first serve. I got to end it here so that I can keep on just running it back. Okay. Remember that it's a first come, first serve. A lot of things you don't even hear me mention anymore that people had opportunities. I'm going to tell y'all right now, people is calling me about opportunities I had 6 months ago. I seen this and I thought it was 500. What is it now? No, it's not 500 down. You missed the opportunity. Then you're going to pay me whatever the price is today. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Okay. I need to know. Does the credit suite come with the class? Not the credit suite. It don't come with the class. But you my sister, so you already know. Credit sweep is very self-explanatory. It comes with all of the steps and all of the resources and all of that you need to know. It tells you simple. You go here, download this document right here. You're going to upload this one, go to this website, upload it here. This is exactly what you're going to put in the text. This is right here what you need to attach. It is very self-explanatory, so much so that you don't even need a class. But I may just start a little community. I already have one. I may include as a bonus for like the first 20 people that purchase the credit sweep that they will get into a community. I just wanted to make sure I couldn't remember. It's self-explanatory. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Any other questions for me? I might make that available when you guys come and get in the community to get your questions answered. I'm telling you right now, they are doing $2,000 per person using AI tools and software to fix people credit. And y'all missing out. These new tools that they have is mind-blowing. I haven't even brought that offer to y'all yet. You can make anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 just getting people into the software. And the software will actually pull your credit report and analyze what's negative on there, what's illegal, what's derogatory, and go ahead and send them letters out to the credit bureau. There's nothing like it. It's been in the mix for a very long time, but they just open it up to the public. And I say, me too, boo. Okay. So now I have a whole credit program because I got a lot of people coming to me like, you fix credit? No, I don't fix credit. But this machine do right here, and this is how much it's gonna cost. Because once I fix your credit, I'm gonna definitely make sure you go get them big bags from Chase, you go get them big bags from Navy, you go get them big bags from Goldman Sachs, from Amex, you go get them big bags. And on the back end, I'll go ahead and take my 10%. On the front end, I'll go ahead and charge my flat free fee. But for your funding, once I go ahead and sweep your junk clean and get it ready, yeah, I'm the bank now. And y'all playing because y'all not. I don't have time for coaching programs and all of that stuff. No more. I'm doing other type of stuff. I make more money getting people funded, getting their credit swept and funded. Okay. And I know the plays and the CEOs, that's all included in that credit business in the box. All right. No more questions for me because I got to go. I got to keep this under 2 hours. If y'all follow me on TikTok, meet me over there in a minute, okay? I'm gonna go make a bag over there too. Got about almost $2,000 waiting for me over there, okay? I get paid for content because content is a new currency. Communities and content is a new currency that equals currency. With that being said, I will see y'all on the inside. Some of y'all that's on here now, and if some of y'all that's gonna catch the replay, I'm gonna see y'all on that 3K in 3 days challenge, okay? Next week. All right, y'all. Peace out. Be good. Be blessed. They sleep, sis. But that's just more for us. We finna run this thing completely out of the water. Like it ain't never been seen before. But they cannot say that I didn't come by here and tell them. I always look out for my family. I always look out for my family first. Because that's what God tells us to do. But they cannot say they didn't know. That being said, peace out.